Welcome back to the fourth podcast. As we already know, we talked about the big change that everyone is dreaming of, that everyone is working for. We talked about that we can reach it by changing our negative thoughts to positive one, so we can work according to these sides. And we started the healing process by forgiving ourselves first and people around. When you have many things to do in order to reach that big change, in order to reach that dream personality and mindset. As you know, the perfection of the babies is incredible. How perfect you and I were when we were tiny babies. Like, everyone knows that babies don't have to do anything to become perfect. They already are perfect and they act as if they know it. They know they are the center of the universe. They are not afraid to ask for what they want. They freely express their emotions. When a baby is angry, in fact, the whole neighborhood knows. You also know when the babies, for example, are happy, for their smiles light up a room. They're full of love. Tiny babies will die if they don't get love. Once we are older, we'll learn to live without love, but babies won't stand for it. Babies also love every part of their bodies, everything about themselves. They have incredible courage. You and I were like that, just like that. Then we began to listen to adults around us who had learned to be fearful, and we began to deny our own magnificence. No matter what the problem seems to be, there is only one thing we should work on with ourselves first, is loving the self. Love is the miracle cure. Loving ourselves works miracles in our lives. Here I'm not talking about vanity or arrogance or being stuck up, for that is not love. It's only fear. What I'm talking about is having a great respect for ourselves and a gratitude for the miracle of our bodies and our minds. The definition of love is the appreciation to such a degree that it fills my heart and your heart to bursting and overflows. Love can go in any direction. I can feel love for example, I can feel love for the very process of life itself. Can you think about this? Because we usually take everything for granted. That's why we don't even feel it. We can feel love for the very process of life itself, how everything works. We can feel love for the joy of being alive. The fact that we're alive is something. For the beauty I see around. For other people. For the fact that you can get knowledge. For the process of the mind. For our bodies and the way they work. Animals, birds, universe and the way it works. All these are examples that we should ponder and think about. Let's look at some of the ways we don't love ourselves. For example, what we do or what we usually do, we scold and criticize ourselves endlessly. We mistreat our bodies with food, drugs, and many more. We choose to believe we are unlovable. We are, for example, afraid to charge a decent price for our services. We create illnesses and pain in our bodies. We procrastinate our things or things that would benefit us. We live in chaos and disorder. We create debt and burdens. We attract lovers and mates who belittle us. These are some of the so many ways that we don't love ourselves for. But as usual, there is always a hope in order to start the change. There isn't just like a small exercise you can practice in order to get that self-love back, in order to get that childhood self-love back. You just have to pick up a small mirror, look into your own eyes and say your name and say, I love and accept you exactly as you are. Try to repeat it for some time. Do it for daily basics and it will really work.